Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the Silver Bullet Transform Robot from Toy Lab. So yeah, this is obviously Soundwave from the Dark of the Moon movie, where he transformed into a Mercedes, sort of. But yeah, this figure is... as much as I love it, I also hate it. The transformation is not fun at all, and I'm not sure how the video will go because I broke my figure, like totally broke in half. I fixed it-ish. It's not perfect. It holds, so hopefully it'll hold during the review, but I'm not guaranteeing how this will go. So yeah, we have the box right here. Looks nice, but once you have it in hand, it feels incredibly cheap. So yeah, collection product, TLO2. So yeah, let's stop wasting time with the box. Open it up that way. There we go. Instructions are underneath. All right, so we have the figure right here. I just unpegged it. Pick it back. One, go back in. There you go. So we got this. We'll put the figure on the side and we'll come back to it. Just want to show the accessories first. Come on. Alright. So accessories, he has his gun. Really cool pistol. Really nice looking. With a nice big handle. It's all colored metallic. Gunmetal. So yeah, pretty cool. Instructions, we have two. One is from vehicle to robot, and the other one is from robot to vehicle. So that's really appreciated. I like it when they do that. Not a lot of Transformer figure does that. So yeah, from that part we have from robot to vehicle. And yeah, the transformation, like I said, is downright insane. The figure itself is a Studio Series scale, but the engineering is way past like oversized masterpiece. So yeah, two things that really shouldn't be together. A lot of the parts are very fragile. It wouldn't be much of a problem if the figure was bigger, but now that it's smaller, it's just so brittle. So yeah, the figure itself looks really damn good. But again, some design flaws I just don't understand. So yeah, we have the figure right here, and you can see it's amazing. There's so much detail. All the tubing, the head sculpt is great. The rims is all silver. We got lots of nice painted. The belt right here is great. But then we have unpainted hands, unpainted forearms, and some unpainted part here. So I don't understand that. Why would they bother like painting the whole figure except for these parts? They feel exactly the same plastic as the rest, but just unpainted. Really weird. I don't understand why. So yeah, figure, like I said, it looks just amazing in the back. Really beautiful figure. But yeah, that's where it stops, like the good part, because the transformation is hell. And like I said, I broke my figure, which really disappointed. But yeah, we'll get back to this. It still holds in robot. Like I said, I fixed it. It's still, it seems to be holding, so I'm gonna see that later on when I transform it. But yeah, the figure is just really nice. The head is on a ball joint, so it can go side to side, up and down, rotate no problem. Arms are on a swivel like this, a swivel like this, a swivel at the elbow. Elbow bends 90 degrees. The hand is both on a ball joint and a swivel. Do have no, we don't have waist rotation. Oh, that's weird. The leg can go forward, can go backward. The knee bends 90 degrees. You do have rotation at the upper knee. The toe tilt, the ankle can tilt a little bit like this. The toes can tilt like this. They can go forward. They can go backward. So, kind of lots of range, you know. It's pretty cool. And yeah, the back cleans up very nice. Really nice, beautiful backpack. Now, another problem with this, during transformation, I'm gonna try my best but I guarantee you the front bumper right here, these two parts will pop off, and the doors will pop out also. It's incredibly hard to transform without any of those popping off. Even some more parts in the legs will pop off probably. It's not broken, they just pop out so easily. And so yeah, I'll try to be careful, but I really wanted to do it without popping off anything, but I haven't been able to. So a little comparison, we have the original Dark of the Moon Deluxe Soundwave here. We have the right here we have the Studio Series, and you can see size wise they're pretty much they're pretty close by. So this is Studio Series Dark of the Moon Soundwave, the original Deluxe Soundwave, and we have right here the New Age Soundwave, which is a sort of a masterpiece looking one. And here we have the Human Alliance. So yeah, got pretty much all the Soundwave from the Dark of the Moon series. And yeah, so far again, the best one is still the New Age. It's just amazing. Studio Series, pretty cool. I love this one because the colors are amazing, except for the hand and bicep for some reason. But the transformation is pain. This one, not so bad, but no. And Human Alliance was okay, just the legs were really weird. But yeah, New Age really takes the cake. Studio Series, close, but not, you know. This one nails the look, except for some paint details. It's just the material and transformation is just bad, really bad. So let's get for the transformation. Just before transformation, I forgot to show, but yeah, he can hold his pistol, no problem. It fits actually really tight. The problem is that the wrist joint is super loose. So this one, not that bad, but this one's super loose wrist joint. So yeah, before transformation, of course, you want to remove the pistol if you have it in. So there you go. Like I said, super crazy tight. So we have this. So for transformation, like I said, I'm really super afraid of transforming it because it's broken. I can show the here. You can see those two flaps coming out. Oops. These are the only two things that holds a figure together. Like these two tabs are super like flimsy. You can see right here I repaired it with some glue. It holds. Hopefully it will hold for the transformation. But yeah, these two flaps are like, the plastic is like really bad quality. It's the kind of plastic that snaps at the slightest pressure. So yeah, really bad choice of plastic for this. They should have used metal since it's such an important piece. That's the thing that holds the figure together completely. So yeah. And other mention, the front bumper, I think I already told this, but the bumper is will pop off. It's absolutely impossible transforming this figure without the front bumper popping off and the doors. So I'll try my best, but I won't, you know, struggle with it. I'm just gonna remove them and just transform them without them and put them back later on. So let's go with the transformation. First, come to the back right here of the arms, and this panel right here, you can see it's sort of a hinge. You want to turn it out and rotate this piece completely on the other side like this. So bring it like this. Now that it's like this, you want to bring the hand like this and flip it in like so. Next up, you want to unpeg the, this is the hood. You want to unpeg the hood like this. It tabs in here. So you want to unpeg this, and you want to open this up like this. Now you need to rotate the whole thing on the side like this. Bring these panels up front like this. Bring like this. Now it's on a double hinge, and you want to hinge it back like this. And this will tab inside this part. So this tab right here will tab inside here. And I haven't touched it, and the door already popped off. Like I said, happens a lot. And while you're doing this, you want to bring the this panel up like this, and sort of a double hinge again right here. So So you want to flatten and bring it here and tab everything in like this, and make sure this tabs. So there you go, we have this part done like this. Same thing on the other side, so bring this here, rotate this around, bring the hand, rotate it like this, flip it in like this, untab the hood like this, flip this all the way down like this, rotate it all the way around like so, bring like this. It's on a double hinge, so make sure it goes down like this. This part, this thing also pops off a lot. This is the decoration on the arm, like the speaker thing. I don't know why it pops off, but yeah, a lot of thing pops off in here. So we got this. Bring this panel up, tab them in here. There you go, and make sure this goes in here and tabs on the other side. So we have both arm pretty much done. Next up, the doors, you need to bring those down. They are tight, but yeah, you need to bring this down like this. And then you want to separate these. These will sort of try to go down a bit. Go down. Like this. Next up, you want to take the wheels right here and extend them like this, like this. Take the head, bring it forward, and then you lift this whole panel like this. And you bring the wheels on the other side. It's kind of weird, but yeah, you have to. And the bumper again, front bumper thing, it came out. So 2 pieces down already. So this wheel go up like this. This wheel will pop on the other side also like this, so you need to bring the wheels up like this. So this pops out normal, it's perfect, that's what we want. So bring this down. Next up, we want to bring the arms a little bit down and bring the bumper like this. Try to make the arms, the bumper just again popped off. So we have all these pieces now, the gun and the door. Of course, I was about to say the only thing remaining is the door, but I just put my finger on it and it left down. So yeah, bring the wheels back. Now you have to take the chest, that part right here. So you need to flip this open like this, bring it up like this, and then you need to reach this front bumper hood piece like this. Take it out, and now you have all this piece right here. You need to rotate it all the way around. Will hinders on everything, but yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go, like this. So you have that. This rotate the arms and bring this part down. Rotate this, bring this part down. Like this. Take the hood right here, bring it on top and peg it in like this. Yeah, complicated. It's a real mess. Bring this whole thing out like this, bring this like this, bring this like this. You need to bring them together like this. And yeah, you can see right here, this is where the part broke. When you transform it, it locks like really solidly right here, and when you try to unlock it, that's where the stress starts, so be careful with this. So yeah, bring this down like this, bring this down, and then you can collapse all of this in like this. Got one, almost 2. Oop. Something underneath blocking? No. Legs, I'm gonna bring them forward like this, so So this needs to be stick out. These needs to be plugged in. Oh, the windshield, the doors needs to be flipped like this. So that was pretty much what was blocking me. There you go. There you go. So you come back right here, and now you can peg the hood together. Bring this, tab it in, tab it in. Come to this part, flip these parts in completely. Flip this in completely, and then you need to bring the wheels over, around like this. Bring the wheel up. So this part needs to go underneath like this, and the wheel flipped inside like this. This needs to stick in, and now you can peg this in here and on the side. There you go. Same thing on the other side. Oh. There you go. We have pretty much all this done. Now this unpegged itself. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. All right, we're good. And I'm taking a look at this, and this still holds, so that's pretty good. All right, come to the legs now. You need to push the waist down and flip these up, and bring the legs open like this and flip them like that. So there's like a double hinge on the upper thigh. There you go. And so far my glue's still holding up, so I'm really surprised. So we have this now, the legs. Alright, so this panel flips open. This panel will flip open with the leg, like this. Now you flip this panel down, and this is the one of the panel that likes to pop off as also, so be mindful. So bring this and bring this down. So do the same on the other side. Flip it open, flip this open, flip this down like this, and flip this inside. So you have that formation. Next up, take the heel, flip it all the way around, and flip the foot like this. So flip the heel on the other side and flip this down like this. Now comes the crazy part. This needs to rotate down like this with the wheel down, and then you need to rotate this around like this, and this gray piece will go inside like this. Really hard to explain and show, but that's configuration you want, like that. It will fall into place really easily, like that. So same thing on the other side. So we bring this all the way down like this while you rotate it. Maybe on the other side, so like this. I'm confused now. So alright, we need to rotate this all the way like this. Bring the gray part in, flip this on the side like this. This part needs to go above, this part needs to be open like this, and yeah, we're pretty good now. Now you want to try and tab everything together. So these needs to be underneath the windshield, and like this, peg it in like this. There's, oops, there's a tab right here that pegs onto the side like this. Peg here like this. So we have that configuration now. As for the wheels, bring them forward like this. Make sure this is all the way in like this, and the tail light will flip in and like this, just go into place. So again, on the other side, this one just unpegged again. Yeah, there you go. Need to make sure this tiny hook is in place. So you bring the wheel here, flip this open, and just push it in. It will fall into place. There you go. All good. And we're pretty much done. All we need to do now is patch up with the bumper. So you take the bumper, take this piece here, and it's kind of loose. So you want to make sure this pops in like this, and this will plug in to here like this. Same thing for the other one. Plug in bumper part. Make sure it goes here and it plugs on top. There you go. So we have that. And now for the doors. Doors are a little bit more complicated. What I like to use is a small tool, because this piece right here flips up and down. So when you push the door in, it blocks. So what I do is just lock it in with this piece. So this way the door doesn't collapse down. So you just place the door in. Make sure the joint is above and pop it in. There you go, and now you plug it in. Voila. Same thing for the other side, but the other side will go down. So what I do is just slide it back here, hold it in, and then I push. There you go. It popped the joint back in, and there we go. We have the car all transformed. Whew, what an adventure. Now, unfortunately, there's no spot to hide the gun, so yeah, not a big problem. The car has much more important problems. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of panel lining. When you put in one door, the other one usually pops out. But yeah, the car looks amazing though. Looks really cool. I know there's lots of panel lining. This one is not properly aligned. There you go. Then you clip it in. There you go. Much better. But yeah, you can see these doors lie. It loves to pop out. But yeah, the car mode looks great. It just feels really weak. The plastic quality is horrible. I'm surprised my glue hold. So I'm really happy with this. But yeah, very, very complicated transformation for such a small figure. I understand that they want to make a Studio Series scale, but with the Masterpiece engineering, if they could upscale it and have better plastic, this would be amazing. But they just missed it. So yeah, it still rolls pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe we can do a comparison with his buddies. So here we have the Darker the Moon Deluxe original one. We have the Studio Series. We have the Human Alliance, and we have the New Age. So yeah, you can see all three are pretty much the same size. It's pretty pretty amazing. I'm trying to hold them all together, but yeah, we have Darker the Moon Deluxe, Studio Series, and the Toy Lab Silver Bullets. So yeah, pretty amazing how all three of them are the same size. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You have the Human Alliance, a little bit bigger, of course. Blue windows. And we have the New Age. I really like the black tinted window. Well, just black painted, not just tinted. That way we don't see like all the intricate inside. So, yeah, really cool. So, yeah, this was the Silver Bullet Toy Lab. I really want to love it more, but the plastic quality is so poor and the transformation so intricate. It's really hard to transform without breaking anything. It's absolutely impossible to transform without doors and the bumper popping out. Very bad design, but the figure itself looks so amazing. I'm just really bummed out about the unpainted hand and bicep. But otherwise, it's still a pretty cool figure. Like, I'm not gonna play with it. I'm just gonna retransform it into a robot and just put it on my shelf and never touch it again, probably. So, this will be nice because it's a really nice display piece. Really cool looking, small Studio Series sized figure. But, yeah, I don't really recommend it if you want to play with it. Transforming it is gonna be hell, like I said. But just for display, it's a high recommend for me. So yeah, I got this from SearToys.com. I'm going to put the link in the description below the video if you're interested. Like I said, very cool. Nice car. Incredible robot. Some stupid design, unpainted the hands and bicep. Plastic quality is pretty poor. You'll see it feels really light. And you can see, like, again, my broken piece on top right here. And like I said, the whole part of the bottom and the top is held by these two tiny flaps. And in car mode, they sort of look like this. Like they are locked, and when you transform it back into robot mode, you need to force a little bit those tabs to bend, and that's where it broke. So very first transformation, that tab broke, and I noticed the whole waist down was holding because of it. So be really careful for this. Otherwise, you know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah blah. Hi, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.